A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Allie, take it away.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star in 2021, said of his journey, quote, "It's like a movie storyline, just scratching and clawing, all the work and the sacrifices. I'm always going to have this great perspective that allows me to navigate differently and helps me succeed." Brian?
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
It'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Hart in at the 3. And for the Raptors, VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. See him make great passes like this. He's only getting better. Scary foul.
Bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
First team foul.
Here's Trent. His stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Barnes. Great positioning on the putback.
Always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And now Damian Lillard has got that three-ball swagger going.
Trent outside. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
And the Blazers have been a mainstay in the playoffs for so long.
They ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to VanVleet. Lets it fly. Oh, the vicious dunk by Barnes.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
VanVleet against Hart. And Anunoby for 3. Offensive rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Grant with it. And it's Trent picking them up. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? It's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And so Grant nails them both.
When you talk about a basketball family, Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, he played in competition growing up. He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Portland has gone try from distance here in the first quarter. Lillard outside. Here's the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Greg.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Now here's Lillard. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 18.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Anunoby. And Toronto calls time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Hey, you want to respond in kind, but that last game was the effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Watford's checked in for Greg. Not going to go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They failed to create enough good looks. It just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. It's hard on the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And 101 left to play in the first. Here's Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
In addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete 2-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons.
That's his first
foul.
14th foul.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Trent with room to shoot.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little hard.
Pass to Watford. Back to Lillard. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Kept alive. Here's Trent. And the jumper from the wing offline.
I know it's about defending the post and the 3-point line these days, but still gotta be active in the mid-range area. Defense gets away with it.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Portland. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Well, as you know, Graham, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Hart in at the small forward position.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Nurkic shot is good.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Trent outside. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Siakam. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Raptors. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby takes it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Raptors making a change here. Chua's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. Lillard with the bucket.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Off the mark there with a 3. Portland has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Nurkic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Think about Nurkic and how great it is to see him back on the floor. That horrific leg injury back in March of 2019.
Down low. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the 10.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Hart from long range. The Trailblazers rebound. For 3, here's Lillard. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Chua with the dunk.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. 3-pointer. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. Man, he's checked in for Trent. Watford's checked in for Portland. Portland in total control. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. It's good on the putback. Achua's got 6 in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
His accuracy from behind the arc tonight has been tremendous, and he's looking like a sniper out there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Barnes. And the shot's good. Barnes has got 16 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Lillard from deep. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
You see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
At the line for your Raptors. Pascal Siakam.
That's good from Siakam. And he makes both free throws. Portland in total control. Fires the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Here's Siakam. Here's Banda. Here's Achua. The steal. And so it's Portland with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
Sports halftime show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny. Hey, folks. Say hey to the folks, Shaq. Hey, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Definitely they need to get out the three-point shooters and contest it. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, buddy. With Kevin Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Pascal Siakam out there with Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Nurkic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Nurkic just got 6 points. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their clubs. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Outside Hart takes the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Outside Anunoby. And they get it. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, here's Lillard. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Shoots from 14. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
A fantastic athlete. Love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Just Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And it's Simons penetrating. That one goes in. 6 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. Back to Grant. There's the triple. The shot misses. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
That is what I'm talking about. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Van Vliet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Tries again. And Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 19-6 run. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Grant's got 5 points. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume 3-point shooter. And the one thing about him here that's saying is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
That one's good for 2.
For Simons developing this kind of deception to get to that float game, man, that'll take him to another level.
Here's Siakam. They grab their own miss. Achua can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Hart from long range. And they get it back. Second chance shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. For the Trailblazers, Watford comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Hart. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, so the Raptors faced some big challenges. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Glenn's shot is off. Here's Watford. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 9th assist of the game now. And here's Siakam for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Portland, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Raptors shooting the rock well at 46%. On the court right now for Portland. Lillard and Simons are the one and the two. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Sharp. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. And it's the Trailblazers ball. Following this game, they host the Magic. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Young with the bucket.
With a much smaller defender on him, he does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
The Raptors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Payton's checked in. Out of bounds. It's going to be Portland's ball. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Payton. And it's Portland scoring again.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Here's Flynn. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Flynn's got his first basket.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Yet another bucket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Oh, connects again.
And he is simply uncautious. Nobody can stop him right now.
Boy, the points keep coming, and he's climbing that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he dunks it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The 3 is up. And Damian Lillard gets a 3.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Boucher. Lays it up and banks it in.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Let's go with a 3. Oh, another one falls.
That score moving him clear into 3rd, all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him, to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, PA.
Burge, he's checked in for Toronto. Walker, he's checked in for Portland.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but
Another one falls! Amazing!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game. From deep 3-point range, Toronto grabs the miss.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Damian Lillard.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And that one's good. Flynn.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For three, here's Lillard. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. To the middle. Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you gotta chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, I just let the defense make the plays for me. I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. Once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And you work for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.